Hello everyone, my name is Joshua Ajitomobi. Today I want to show us how to handle missing values in a cross-section data. The starting point when we are using R usually is to set our working directory. I'm going to be using a directory where I have the data sets, and here I click on session, set working directory, choose directory. I'm using my flash drive as the working directory because that is where I have the data set and the script file. So the directory is set. I need two packages. One is mice, M-I-C-E, for imputation. Then write Excel for exporting the results. To Excel. So let us import the data set that I want to use to illustrate the procedure. The name of the data set is swasdat.xlsx. So I come here, swasdat. Okay, good. So here we have, so import data set. Import. So this is the data set. Let us look at data set in Excel. Here we have the data set. In column D, we can see -9, -9. -9 in the data set is used to represent the missing values. In fact, if you have access to the questionnaire, because this is World Bank Enterprise data for Swaziland, if you have access to the data set, to the questionnaire, -9 and -7 were used to represent the missing values. So let's minimize this and let's go back to so the missing values are stored as -9. So we need to convert it to NA so that we represent the missing value with NA. To do that, this is the command swasdat square brackets swasdat less than 0, which means any value that is negative should be represented by NA. So let's run it. Okay, let's run from the beginning to that place. Yeah. So we have converted all the negative. For instance, let's quickly look at the data set from here. You will see that you remember under B2A, the first one was -9, so it's not any. So and so on and so forth. If you look at the entire data set, you cannot get any negative value again. So let's return to our script file. To check the total number of missing value now, this is the command col sums, that is column sums, is.na, then our objects. So let's run it. So this is showing us the missing values for different columns. For A4B, there is no missing value. A6B, no missing value. If you look at B6A, you have 3. SWG1, you have 104 missing values, and so on and so forth. For N6A, you have 125 missing values. So the next thing is to input the missing values, and we are going to use classification and regression tree approach, CART, C-A-R-T. CART builds classification and regression trees for predicting continuous dependent variables and categorical predictor variables. That is the advantage over other methods. And to get further information on CART, we can read this book written by Breman et al., Classification and Regression Trees. So we can get details in the book if you want to get the details. The procedure to input the missing values is straightforward. That's the reason why we are using mice package. So I call it IMP equals mice. This is my object, and this is the method I want to use. So let's run it. Yeah, let's wait. It's going to take some time because it's multiple imputation methods, going to give us about 5 different values that we can use to replace the missing values. Good. So to get our complete data sets, I call the new data set swaz_dat_c to show that it's a complete data set without any missing. To get that one, say complete IMP. Then I select one, that is use the first value You can actually try all the other ones, which is 2, 3, 4, 5, and use some measures of accuracy to decide which one to use. But for purpose of what we are doing, I select one, run, and I want to export it to Excel so that we can see clearly. So this exporting into Excel, run. Now it's in Excel, but to confirm that we don't have any missing value in the new data set, which is _C, run. You can see that before, we have values here, and there, and so on. But now, for most of them, is 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Yeah. So that is the procedure. And in case we want to look at swasdat_C, it's already in our directory. So we have to go to our directory. So let's look for it. swasdat_C. Sorry. Okay, this is it here. So let us open it. Yeah, you can see. Unlike before, when we have -9 all around, you can now see that we now have inputted values based on the method that we have used, classification and regression tree. Thank you. This is just what I want to show you how to do.